Alright, in round 1, we have a nice keep here. I guess Deathbringer Regent's a bit of a dead card in your opening hand, but we seem like we're keeping busy, so I like that. Corpse Swift, I guess, is a bit awkward in your opening hand, too. So I guess 2 of our 7 cards aren't, like, ideal for being in your opening hand, but I'm still okay with this hand. Just a Spellfist, Anticipate, and 3 lands is pretty nice little, you know, first 3 turns. I'm keeping pretty busy. Opponent's playing first. Alright, Encase in Ice, already looking like a good sideboard. Monument's not a bad draw, actually, since now we can get to Deathbringer Regent a bit faster. Green-White Beats, perhaps. Survivalist Hardcast. Now, if that's not a hyper-aggressive play, I don't know what is. I have to presume he's getting pretty aggressive here. Alright, so he's got a combat trick of some sort. I'm going to block here, and if he plays like Honor's Reward, I can Faithful and bounce it. Or Artful Maneuver. That's okay. Now we can do Corpse Swift pretty nicely. Let me think about this. Play... So I can play Island... I can play Monument plus Faithful. I actually kind of like that, but this gets to attack for 4. But maybe that's okay. And then if I draw a land, I can play Corpse Swift plus use it to get a 4/4. And it, like, prevents 4 damage to me. He's got 4 cards left in hand. I think we're going with that plan. Oh no, but if I bounce the... I see the problem. If I bounce it, then he gets to morph it. And then he can blow up my monument. That's not going to work so well. Alright, we'll take 4 damage here. Guess I'm not thrilled about this, but I still think this is acceptable. So let me think about my next turn. If I draw an untapped land, I go untapped land, Corpse Swift, get a 2/2. If I draw not a land, I probably just go Scoured Barrens, Faithful, maybe. Well, I doubt I bounce something. I don't really feel like playing Faithful as a 0/4 blocker against a 4/3 either right now. Granted, I didn't have to block with Spellfist, but considering I had the Corpse Swift in hand, I didn't mind doing it. Okay. So that's interesting. All right. Here I think we just go Barrens, Faithful, Merciless Executioner, sack Faithful. Next turn we can go Corpse Swift to get a 4/4, which is really nice. So we go Faithful, no Exploit. We go Executioner, sack Faithful. He probably sacks Survivalist. I'm willing to trade off my dude for his dude. Or if he wants to use more combat tricks, no problem. Okay. I think we just kill that now, actually. It's a 2-for-1, so I like it. And it gets rid of a morph. He's missing land drops, too. Well, I guess not anymore. Alright. So we got... Now we're just... a land... Well, I think we can definitely cast Deathbringer Regent. Just without blowing up the world, obviously. And we're a mana away from swinging with Monument now, too, which is nice. Harbinger. It's going to be a tougher one to race. What do I have to look for with Anticipate? I use my Flatten. I've got some big dudes, but they're not ideal. And I'm way behind right now. 2 cards left in my opponent's hand. All right, let's let him resolve that. I think I'm just going to spit out a 6/6 here because it enters tapped. I have the Monument, actually. Yeah. You know what? With Monument, ooh. That was actually a good draw, too. Let's swing for 6 here. And then we'll follow up with Breeze Dancer. Guess he could do 1 damage to the air plus Draconic Roar to take out Breeze Dancer. And then swing for 7. All right. Okay. So he'll be able to attack with that. Next turn, not this turn. All right. I mean, I can't not block here. Because if I take 8, he's got me on a 2-turn clock, so I have to block. All right. I'm okay with this trade. All right. It's not the end-all be-all. 1 card left in his hand. That's not that bad. Plus the creature in my yard. Let's Anticipate first. Because I can't get a 2/2 and block. It comes in tapped. All right. Let's dig right now. All right, get a land. So now we're in Deathbringer Regent land, territory, whatever. So we'll play this. Pass. I can spit out a zombie too. I guess he gets to get in with Monument though. Well, next turn I might just have to drop the Regent. Alright, he didn't activate, which is worrisome. Tark is going to be pretty tough to beat. Let me think about this. So, unfortunately, there's going to be only 4 creatures. Can I draw anything to do something about that? Ojutai's Breath. Okay. I guess we play to that. So we want to get a creature here. Because, I mean, our only shot of winning this, I think, is Deathbringer Regent. So we need to draw tap down effect. Alright. Didn't get that. Well, now we're not dead, but this can't even block the World Render. Yeah, I think we just die. I don't think I can do anything about that. I certainly don't want him to know about Deathbringer Regent. So let me think about this. Oh, he's got 2. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. That's not going to work. This is going to get double strike. Yeah. I think we just die. I can't imagine. Can't imagine doing something about this. I mean, this is the one with trample. I don't even think... Is there even a block I can live? I don't even think there is. Yeah, I don't even think there is. All right. So, in case an ice gets slam dunked in, whoa, that's weird. I guess Contradict comes in too. He's got high end that we want to counter. So, Case and Ice, Contradict. Defeat seems okay. He's got Morphs. Yeah, that'll work. He's got Pump Spells, though, which makes Defeat quite a bit worse, but I think we might just have to accept that. I think Updraft Elemental seems kind of bad. Doesn't seem defensive enough. No, it really doesn't. I think we'll cut that. Corpseweft played okay. Not great. Well, Defeat does still seem pretty good. Ojutai's Breath seems pretty important, actually, in this match for, like, Harbinger and Atarka. Maybe the Defeat, but could be pretty valuable on the play. Maybe you could Dual Lurker. I'm cutting a lot of creatures, though, which is going to make Corpseweft much worse. I really don't want to cut Corpseweft. How well am I racing with a Dual Lurker? Not great. How good is Corpseweft in this deck? It's not great if I'm cutting creatures, I'll tell you that. go down to 12 creature cards. Seems pretty low. So what, 1 in every 4 of my cards are something I can bring back? It's not great. Doesn't stop his big flyers either. Seriously considering cutting Corpse Weft here. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to cut the Corpse Weft. I don't feel good about it, but I don't feel good about cutting a creature and playing Corpse Weft either. This hand's going to have to do. It's not great, but we got a playable. If we find some black mana, we should be okay. I guess having 2 6-drops is a bit awkward, but we're also playing 18 lands, which I think makes the 2 land keeps a bit more justifiable. We have a higher chance of drawing lands. I could hold out for drawing a land for the Infiltrator, which I guess isn't the worst idea, but I'm going to want a blocker. Yeah. Missed the land drop, which is a big bummer, but I can't do anything about it, so I have to accept. We have more than a 50% chance of drawing land at this point. More than 50% and growing with each consecutive turn. If I don't draw a land, I'll leave the familiar back rather as a chump block. Yep, so pretty big bummer there. That was a big miss since, like I said, we had more than a 50% chance to draw there. So really disappointed with the draw there, but I can't do anything about it, so I'm going to have to really unhappily accept on that one. So let's see if we can't find a land. And Contradict was actually just like one of the worst cards I can imagine drawing since we're already behind. And we're still just not hitting a land drop. It's just so bad here. So not very happy with how this game has started off. Yeah, just missing like this is just, it's starting to get insane. Each land, like I said, each consecutive draw is more than a 50% chance. So the fact that we're missing now is pretty absurd. It's like we missed 3 coin flips in a row or something like that. And the side of the coin, our side of the coin is getting heavier and heavier with each one. So that's what's so unsatisfying with how this is going down. Guess we cut Contradict. Even though it's a good card, it doesn't seem so good when you're stuck on 2 mana. Neither does our top end, but I don't know what to say. We're just not doing well. Okay. Very late, and also not the color I wanted, but at least we can play spells. If he plays a Tarka, I just really want to draw a Swamp. Alright, he's at 7 mana, which is pretty bad news for us. Means he can start to unmorph. Yeah, it's pretty horrific, actually. Let me think about what these likely are. I mean, they could be anything. They could actually be anything. I think there's a good chance one of them is a Segmented Crotique. I guess we just take it. I think my hope is to get in with Infiltrator with the help of this Ojutai's Breath. Alright, pretty disappointing draw there, so we'll go like this. Yep, really, really, really disappointed, but I can't do anything about it, so just gonna accept. Yep, just getting horrifically beaten down here. It's just really not fun, but I don't know what to say. You're on 18 lands to mitigate this sort of problem, but what can you do? I mean, the only reason I attacked was... I cannot believe how few lands we saw this game. We really saw 3 lands in the top 15 cards of our deck in an 18 land. I think the worst part is I can't play anything. Like, how can I not play anything? Alright, well, super disappointed, but that happens. Alright, so I guess we'll be back to Swiss. Back to Swiss. All right, we'll see you for the next one.